Let's get started. We want to shine a well-deserved spotlight on three incredible individuals who've been a driving force behind our Junior Warriors family to start this off. Nick Andrus, our coaching director. Please come up to the front when I say your name. John Peebles, our volunteer director. And Mario Morgado, our ex-officio. Your years of service have been nothing short of heroic, from guiding coaches and mentoring players to rallying volunteers to keeping the gears turning behind the scenes. You've poured your time, energy, and heart into this organization, and it shows. At this time, I would like to invite Timon Hardman up, I believe he's just behind me, and Andrew Smith up to the stage. And I would like to welcome our fantastic head coaches. From U10, Kyle LePage. Your U12 coach, Chris Sanderson. U14 Single A, Mario Morgado. U14 AAA, Keel Soils. U16 AAA, Jordan Schmidt. And last but not least, U18 AAA, Stephen Warner. A massive thank you and a heartfelt gratitude to our exceptional head coaches this past season. Your unwavering commitment, expertise, and passion have played a pivotal role in shaping the success and character of each and every one of these teams. It is now time to recognize our graduating athletes. Graduating athletes, if you are here, please come up and accept a little gift from the Junior Warriors. Congratulations to our graduating athletes. It's been a pleasure having all of you, having you all a part of the Junior Warriors family, and we wish you all the best in everything you are doing. You guys are all going to be doing amazing things, I know. Up first, number 2, Jackson Moore. Number 6, Malachi Price. Number 16, Jacob Lesko. Number 24, Nick Nolan. Number 29, Owen Van Veen. Number 34, Noah Murdoch. Number 36, William Wells. Number 60, Hunter Brown. Number 72, Jacob Tinas. And number 87, Caleb Ceres. We invite those that are here up onto the stage. Guys, let's make some noise for all of our graduating athletes. All right, we're at the team awards. I would like to have all of the head coaches back up to, yeah, we need you back. We need you back, unfortunately. We need the U10 head coaches to start. Kyle LePage and each coach are going to present their team awards. All winners, once again, as usual, stay on stage. U10 will start us off.
Obviously, I'm not Kyle. I'm standing in for Kyle tonight. He couldn't make it here today, but it's my honor. I'm Coach Blair Walker. I'm the offensive coordinator for the Spring League and the new head coach for the U10 for the Fall League. So I want to start off first with the Offensive Player of the Year, and this goes to a young man who really broke out of his shell and became a heck of a football player this season. One of our star running backs, Lincoln Elias. The next award we're giving out is the Defensive Player of the Year, and this goes to another excellent player who's a heat-seeking missile on defense. When we needed to shut down, this gentleman came through and made the crucial play in the game. Eddie Erdman. The next award that we give is the Lineman of the Year, and this went out to a young man who came out and played his heart out on offense and defensive line, Max Kresla. The next award is the Rookie of the Year, and this went to a young guy who came out for his first time, was one of our linebackers and defensive linemen. He played his heart out. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight. Logan Brilhanti. Our next award is given out to the Most Improved Player for the season. This young man, he came out, has played before, but we saw huge growth in his ability over the season. This young guy supports his team in every aspect of the game, playing defensive line for us and cheering his team on when he was waiting for his turn back on the field. And that goes to Ruben Schwartz. The final award for the U10s is the Most Valuable Player, and this went to a young man who came out, initially started on defense, and we quickly realized we could use him on offense in every aspect of the game. This guy came out, made those crushing hits, and made those long runs up through the middle to score us crucial touchdowns. Jonah Dawkins. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Chris Anderson. I'm the head coach with the U12s, and this is Cam Hunt. We're going to be presenting these awards tonight. So we'll try and get through this quick. We'll start off with our Offensive Player of the Year. It's someone who truly set the standard for what it meant to take lead on both on and off the field. As our starting quarterback, he didn't just play the position, he owned it. His dedication, effort, and commitment to his teammates were unmatched. He put in more work off the field than I've ever seen from a U12 player, always pushing himself and those around him to get better. Even when things got tough, he never gave up, and that's what makes him a true leader. He's coachable, respectable, and just a great kid to be around. With an attitude and work ethic he's already shown, there's no doubt in my mind that he has a very bright future in football. It's been an honor to coach him. This season's U12 Junior Warriors Offensive Player of the Year is Chase Egan.
Okay, Defensive Player of the Season. This player showed up every game ready to go. He was explosive off the ball and able to read plays that was wreaking havoc on most of the teams we're playing against. 519 Sports highlighted a lot of his tackles every week in the post-game videos. It was my pleasure to coach him this season. Odell Gibson, get up here, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Coach Josh couldn't be here tonight, our offensive line coach, so I'm going to present the lineman award for this season. The lineman is one of the toughest positions in football, regardless whether you're on offense or defense. The toughest part was picking who we would pick this season, as we had so many amazing players on this team. It came down to an individual who brought leadership, great plays on and off the field, and his ability to cheer on his teammates. The award for the lineman, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, goes to Cohen Ford.
All right, our Rookie of the Year is a player who came into the season with no tackle football experience, but you never know it by the way he played. From the first practice, his speed, agility, and natural talent stood out, quickly becoming one of the greatest offensive threats that we had. He showed up to every practice ready to learn with a positive attitude and a willingness to play wherever the team needed him, always showing effort, heart, and hustle on the field. He's a player I look forward to seeing on the field for years to come. Congratulations to our U12 Junior Warriors Rookie of the Year, Cooper Croft.
Most improved player for the U12. This year's most improved player is someone who showed up, showed us what it really meant to be, or really meant to raise to the challenge. He started the season as offensive lineman, but when the team needed him help on defense, he re-rolled over the D-line. He didn't hesitate to step up. He made the switch to D-line, and in short time, he became a true force, busting through the opponent's lines, making big tackles, and getting sacks from time to time. Congratulations to the U12 Junior Warrior Most Improved Player, Jack Hayter.
All right, so that takes us to our Special Teams Award. Unfortunately, this player couldn't be here tonight, but this award goes to a player who's performed with consistency, precision, and hustle. In a part of the game where missing a kick can be the difference between winning and losing, this athlete never missed a single point after. A true asset to his team. His ability to execute onside kicks with accuracy and even recover his own kicks helped give the team momentum and keep morale high. Even when he wasn't kicking, he was a playmaker on kickoff, consistently making tackles and setting the tone. Congratulations to our U12 Junior Warriors Special Team player, Alex Fiddler. Finally, that brings us to our MVP. This season, our defense had a backbone, and that backbone was this player. Week after week, he stepped onto the field with intensity, heart, and a clear mission to shut down the offense. That's exactly what he did, whether it was delivering big tackles, forcing fumbles, or intercepting pitches. He was a nightmare for every quarterback in U12. This player showed relentless drive, his commitment to the game, and helped hold our defense together through every challenge. There was nothing better for me this season than watching him rip the ball loose or pick off a pitch and take off for the end zone. It brought the whole sideline to life. He was a game changer and one of our defensive stars. Let's give it up for our U12 Junior Warriors MVP, Ryder Robichaud.
Couple of things. So one, super thankful for the privilege to have been the head coach for U14 A. It was a new thing this year. Number one, I want to be thankful for the parents for bringing your kids out. It's great. And number two, I'm so thankful for every single guy on the team. This year was filled with a lot of firsts. First time for this group to be out on the field and play U14 A. And then as part of that, we brought back the big man belt for this group. They loved it, and we're going to start off the awards with that. So we'll do Offensive Player of the Year. And that's going to go to Emerson. So he's not here to accept it, so we'll take it on his behalf.
So we had an excellent defense this year, and I would say this player was an absolute pillar in our defense. He was our D end on the one side, and he's number 62, and that's Lane. Sadly, he's not here today, but give it up for Lane.
U14 A Lineman Award. This player had one of his the hardest jobs this season. Often he was alone in the formation in the middle of the line. He had the challenge to take on the biggest players on the field, but yet it did not stop him from having the most tackles in his career. His effort and hard work on the field resulted in many broken plays. He also had 2 interceptions as a lineman, with 1 for a touchdown. The award goes to Leo Smith.
I have the honor today to present the award for Rookie of the Year for U14A. This gentleman pretty much had one of the hardest spots that you can play in football, and he came through almost every single time we asked him to come through. Like, he was just unbelievable. Non-stop, consistency, hard work, dedication, all those big words that you hear coming out of all the coaches' mouth. This kid had it. You know, for starting a season not knowing what he was going to play to ending a season in this amazing role as a center. He's not even paying attention to me right now. You know, he showed up every practice, and that's all I could really ask, and he was just a joy to coach. So, hey Cole, come here.
How's it going, everyone? Unfortunately, our most improved player and our special teams player are not here tonight. But let's give a handout to Marshall Schwartz for most improved and Liam Cass for special teams. I'd like to take a quick moment here and say that this was the first year that we were able to put together a development squad at U14A. We're hoping to do that at multiple age groups as we move forward, and it was a huge success. I'd like to just take the minute to give a round of applause to not cutting kids, keeping them in the system, and developing them through football.
So it brings us to the last award, the MVP. When we got together as a coaching staff, it was pretty unanimous. This player was out there every game, no matter what position we put him into. He was happy to be out there, right attitude all the time. Big round of applause, Ryerson.
Introduction, hey guys, U14 AAA team. First guy up is going to be David McCoy. You may recognize him from the 2015 Grey Cup, was it Dave?
How's everyone doing tonight? Like Coach Kyle said there, I'm David McCoy, the offensive coordinator for the AAA U14 team this past season. Tonight I'm going to be presenting the Offensive Player of the Year award. What can I say with this guy? So I've had the pleasure of coaching this kid for the last couple of seasons now, and season on season he just continues to improve. He's the type of kid that I like to call them lunchbox kids, right? So this kid comes to work every day at practice. No questions asked. He gets it done. I have the pleasure of presenting this to Peter McRae.
All right, I'm back. I have the pleasure of awarding the Defensive Player of the Year. For any of you who have been following our team this season, this isn't an easy choice. Our defense was the heartbeat of our team, and we had many candidates that I could put this name out there. This one in particular happens to be a memorable child in my coaching career. Always a mouthpiece, always got something to say. But he's earned this in every sense of the word because he was the heartbeat of our defense, whether he was calling plays on the field, redirecting things, or just coming through in the clutch. So, Defensive Player of the Year, Mason Hardy.
Cable. Lineman of the Year. So, as Coach Kyle said, this was our first year AAA, U14. I've been coaching these guys for 3 or 4 seasons now through spring and fall, and we've kind of taken care of the AA division, and this was the year to step up to AAA. We had a phenomenal team overall, and our defense gave up the least points in all of Ontario. Led by this guy definitely, and some of our other linemen. It was tough to pick one because they were all great, but Xander McCoy. Oh no.
We're just making sure Coach Mike's paying attention, guys. There's no days off here, even in the off season. This next player is most improved. This is kind of an undersell because when this young man came back to our football program this spring, he looked like he ate the last version of that kid and still kept all his humility, all his manners. I'll sum it up like this. There was a coach from the other team who wanted me to point out this child's parents because during the course of the game he had demonstrated such character that this coach actually wanted to meet the people who raised him. So our most improved player is also a personification of what we're looking for as a Junior Warriors program in an athlete that's competitive, respectful, and just a great sport. Desmond Bean.
Yeah, so for the Special Teams Award, this was not his primary position, but it takes a special kind of kid to focus in as a specialist on special teams. I've known this guy for 3 years and he personifies professionalism and coachability, and I'm happy to see him grow. Mr. Da Silva.
Rookie of the Year. He's not here right now due to wash, but for those of you who saw, we'll give him a round of applause real quick. Jude's out in Winnipeg visiting family, so I had to break the news to him early, and as you can imagine, he was extremely grateful, and for those of you who were following this season, he's well deserving of the award. Hopefully we can convert him from hockey to straight football, because even the hockey guys know football is where it's at. Moving on to the final award for the night, the MVP. And it's so hard to pick one person on a team, especially a team like this, a family, to say that one kid was uber important over everyone else, because we all carried our weight this season, and we're grateful for all of you guys. But this one player in particular, man, did he get shuffled around like a folded card. He was defense, he was offense, he was a long snapper, he was a returner, he was a running back, he was a D end, he was a slot receiver, he was and he never once said, "Hey coach, I can't handle this. Hey coach, I'd rather be here." It was just, "Yes coach," and he would run his butt off to whatever position group and whatever section of the field we had him in on that given Tuesday or Thursday. So I've had the pleasure of watching every snap this kid's ever had in this program, and every snap of football, and I can't wait to look at the next 5 million of them. Leighton Drexler.
Hello everyone, I'm Coach Wes. I was OC for the U16 AAA Junior Warriors this year. So first award, Offensive Player of the Year. This guy first came to our program last year as a grade 9, first year as a Junior Warrior. I don't think he really had too much playing time his first year. He knew he had a lot of work to do. The following fall season in high school, he killed it, had an awesome fall year, and came back bigger and stronger, ready to go. And all year he just killed it for our offense, running through defenses. One of our biggest games of the year, my favorite highlight, is against London. We took them down, and one of the best plays from that game was this guy ripping off a 50-yard touchdown. I don't think he had one touchdown that was under 20 yards, just big play after big play. So, Zach McMillan, get up here.
All right, I get to do the Defensive Player of the Year award, and we were very blessed this year. Had a lot of great football players on the defensive side of the ball, particularly at linebacker. And at the beginning of the year, we really didn't know where this young fellow would fit, but right off the bat, he just started to climb right up to the top and locked in his spot, became a major leader for us. Just a nose for the football, an all-around linebacker, called our plays, and was an extreme pleasure to coach. So with that, Braden Hardman.
So up next is Lineman of the Year, and for anyone who watched a U16 game, we were very dominant. We were very lucky to have a very dominant line play, both O-line and D-line. I think this was one of the awards where it could have went to, there was 12 names in the hat, but what came down to it, and I think his standout game was the Essex game. He was coming out there, played a new position, ended up getting 3 sacks in the game, and after that, got called up to U18 and still got a sack in that game as well. So Colson Hanfield, get on up here.
My name is Zivian, Coach Z. I've been a player with the Waterloo organization, first year head coach, and I'll be giving out the Rookie of the Year award. This player always came to practice early, always wanted to do extra work. I want people to, I want to note that this player was originally cut twice from the team. That might give away who he is, but I just want other players, and most importantly the adults, to pay attention to this kid and, listen to his story for inspiration on simply just to not quit, whether that be to follow a dream, changing career, just simply following a goal. Don't quit. And this award goes to Mr. Emmett Scott.
All right, so for next, most improved, unfortunately he's not here, but this kid came out, he was a first year player, grade 10. At the start of the year, he was trying to find his footing. All of a sudden, it comes to week 4 or 5, he's running to join every special, whenever we're calling for someone to kickoff return, whatever, he's the first name that comes up. And especially in those last couple games, every single punt or kickoff, he was down there making the tackle or right there. So the most improved player is Basil Azem. For special teams player of the year, again, this player is not present, but this kid was another one of those kids from the start of the year, kickoff, punt, anything, he was on. A week before our Cambridge game, he told all of us that he can punt. So all of a sudden he was our punter, and he was a lifesaver for a couple plays where it was nice to have him back as a safety, and he was also booming every kick. So special teams player of the year is Jesse Novakovic.
Hang on a sec.
So, lastly, MVP. This is one of those kids, you watch him play, and he is just special. Back in October, me and Wes were talking, and we came up with a play to try and get this kid the ball more. First time we ran it in Burlington, the ball was fumbled, we abandoned it. Next 4 times we ran it, he scored a 50-yarder, a 60-yarder, a 70-yarder, and another 60-yard touchdown. On the season as a whole, he had 1,000 yards on 94 carries with 12 touchdowns. This also might be the first time where a player has won back-to-back MVPs at U16. Caleb Andres, get on up.
Hello everybody, good evening. Just wanted to start off with thank you so much to the program and the board for organizing a wonderful night. So a round of applause for the board members here. So first up, Offensive Player of the Year. This year for Offensive Player of the Year at U18, we decided to take a bit of a different approach. This player proved to be reliable week in and week out. He led our offense not by being the loudest voice on the field, but by being consistently one of our hardest working athletes. His versatility was an asset, and he played multiple positions to provide flexibility in building our depth chart. The one key moment that stands out is during the London game, where we had him shadow their best pass rusher, and London had to burn a timeout while we were driving down the field just to adjust for this talent. He was the most consistent piece in helping our offense run, and one that truly enjoys how joyful this sport can be. This year's U18 Offensive Player of the Year, Ben Lipp.
This year I'm honored to announce our defensive MVP. This award winner was a player we could trust to lock it down 1v1 or to make a tackle out on the edge. Teams would consistently try and test this individual time and time again, would make big plays for us and able to stop other teams' best players. With a total of 31 tackles and 10 pass deflections on the season, he forced teams to go away from his side of the field, and all of our other players were able to make big plays. Without a doubt, this individual was one of the players on our team that watched the most film all year, even took time out of his own day to do film sessions with the DBs on his own. Paid off for him, returning a touchdown interception against Hamilton. It was my honor to coach this player. U18 Defensive Player of the Year, Lex Rigo.
All right, Lineman of the Year. It is one thing to be a great player, to have the talent to impose your will on other teams. It is another thing to be able to spread that passion to your teammates, not only improving your game, but leading by example on what it takes. Our Lineman MVP for this year is a player who shows energy in every drill, focus in every meeting, and passion in every step. He took on the challenge of being a leader, not just for his position, but for the defense and the team as a whole. Put simply, he sets the standard, and his impact this year was shown all year with the countless QB pressures he accumulated. This year's U18 Lineman of the Year goes to Karsten Smith. Rookie of the Year for our team was defined as a newcomer to the U18 group who went above and beyond their expectations based on multiple facets of the game, both intellectually and physically. This player started off on injured reserve for us, going back all the way to the lifting days in the winter and during winter camp. Even when his injury prevented him from doing most drills in practice or some exercises during the lifts, he still pushed himself and made sure he participated in everything he could with the injury, so he could turn missed time into skill advantages later in the season. It was always, yes, coach, and what more can I do, coach? And it was amazing to work with this amazing talent on offense as he became one of our most reliable big play receivers as the season progressed. Not only is he a skillful football player, but the way he carried himself with integrity and respect every day, no matter who he interacted with, it was truly a pleasure to see his elite impact on the team this summer. And we look forward to seeing what the future brings for him. Rookie of the Year for the U18 Junior Warriors goes to Brad Rolson. Big tap. Most Improved Player. So for this award, this player truly embodies what the Most Improved Award is all about. Growth, resilience, and a relentless drive to get better. Football can be a challenging sport. You can have all the athletic talent in the world, and it can still lead to obstacles, bumps, and bruises along the way. But players don't let their mistakes define them. And this player made sure that he would work his tail off until he perfected his craft. Every rep became an opportunity to learn. Every mistake turned into a lesson, and over time, the raw talent began to transform into consistent high-level play, which is the result of the time and effort he put in both on and off the field to improve his game. By the end of the season, he showed his true talents with some high-level plays where he had not only earned a starting spot on our defense, but also a captain role as well, becoming someone his teammates could look up to and follow. His development this season has been amazing, and as coaches, we are extremely proud and excited to see him continue to grow and find success. This year's U18 Most Improved is no other than Larry J.B. As a unit, special teams is one of the most overlooked aspects of a football team. From putting points on the board to setting up the offense and defense by flipping the field with ball placement, special teams is one of the most important pieces to winning as a team and a true third of the game. This player displayed the hard work and grit needed to fulfill multiple roles on special teams. His hustle was unmatched, and he consistently made game-saving tackles as the last line of defense on coverage teams. He took the time to dedicate himself to improving his already surreal talent as a kicker and punter, connecting on countless deep punts, kickoffs, and field goals. And after a season-long display of persistence, team-first mentality, and striving for excellence, he truly showed that he was a vital part of our team's success this season. Special Teams Player of the Year for U18 goes to Evan Fedler. Finally, our overall MVP. The player for our MVP award is a gentleman who we have had the privilege of working with for the last 2 seasons. He undoubtedly had a lasting impact on this program. As a linebacker, he was everywhere on defense, making plays in the run and the pass game, which his stat line undoubtedly showed. He was a true student of the game, always asking good questions and applying it to his play. He joined us late this season, coming from U of T, and his impact was noticeably instantaneous. Not only for the plays he made, but also the source of energy he was on the sideline. Unifying our energy, making everyone around him better. Whenever we needed a voice to rally the team, someone to lead by example, or someone to make a play, this guy was there. The most memorable moment was when he injured his hand, needing surgery before finishing the season, but he still played up until surgery day with a makeshift cast to continue playing the sport he loves and with the team he always wanted to help in our awesome playoff game against Essex. He is the ultimate warrior, and we will miss him next season, but we are excited to see the noise he will make at the next level as he continues to make plays at U of T. Our U18 MVP, Jackson Morse.
That's it. Thank you all for coming, and congratulations again to all the award winners. Please enjoy this photo booth. We're going to set up those lights once again. Take as many pictures as you want.